What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normieville.
Well, we call you normies.
So today we're going to give an update to the incident that happened in prison with Larry Nassar. Now, everybody knows who Larry Nassar is. He was a former Olympic physician. He was convicted, rightfully so, of doing some very heinous things to, at the time, young girls, all right? He is serving several decades, will likely lose his addiction to oxygen in a federal prison in Florida. And of course, a couple of days ago, I did the story about him being violently assaulted in prison. Now, I'm sure some people turned their back on this attack because of what kind of person Larry Nassar is. And when you find out the reason why he was attacked, it will make more sense because, of course, in prison, when you're accused or when you're convicted of doing heinous things like what he's convicted of to girls and things of that nature, young girls, well, sometimes you get put in things like protective custody and things like that because there are certain unwritten rules in prison. A lot of you all normies out there know about these unwritten rules. And one of those is that if you're the kind of man that did these kind of things to young children, there's consequences once you get in prison. You'll probably likely never be safe, if you know what I mean. Okay? And, well, Larry Nassar hasn't learned his lesson, as y'all saw you in the thumbnail. Larry Nassar hasn't learned his lesson, but let's get into it. It's going to be quick. Let's go. The inmate who stabbed Larry Nassar did so because the disgraced former gymnastics trainer made lewd comments while watching the Wimbledon championships, according to the Associated Press. Nassar reportedly made a comment about, quote unquote, wanting to watch girls playing in women's matches, provoking the attack.
Target neutralized.
Of course, Nassar was stabbed, blah, 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 blah. A current longtime employee of the United States Penitentiary, Coleman, talked about his injuries. I'm not going to go into it. Of course, I'm going to use code language because this is YouTube and I want this video to not be age restricted. But you see what's going on here, right? He made that comment. They're watching Wimbledon. I'm pretty sure there's probably some women's matches going on. And he made this comment. And because of that, you understand that prisoners in there, some of them serving several life sentences, they're never going to get out, right? They saw this evil man make this evil statement. And, well, things took a turn for the worse or maybe the better, depending on how you feel about Mr. Larry here, right? But in any case, like I said, he's not safe. When you're this kind of man that's been convicted of this kind of crime, you're not safe. And you better be trying to reform yourself because if you show any resemblance of that person that you got convicted of, you know what I'm saying to me, right? If you show any signs of that type of behavior still in prison, well, things like this will happen. The assailant, who was identified as 49-year-old Shane McMillan, who was previously convicted of assaulting a corrections officer at a federal penitentiary in Louisiana in 2006 and attempting to jug another inmate to deletion at the federal Supermax prison in Florence, Colorado, in 2011, according to the AP. 4 other inmates reportedly rushed and pulled McMillan off of Nassar. Federal officials confirmed to Fox Digital it occurred around 2:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday, and that staff members initiated life-saving measures. An inmate was taken to a hospital for further treatment. Officials didn't identify the victim or the assailant of this other inmate. Well, Mr. Shane McMillan, we owe you a debt of gratitude. Yes, now, while I agree that the deletion of Larry Nassar would not be fitting for him. He should serve all this time alive to think about what he did or nothing else to rot in prison. However, Mr. Shane McMillan tried to expedite his loss of addiction to oxygen. He was unsuccessful. But, I mean, I'm sure this won't be the last time this is going to happen to Mr. Larry. He better keep his head on a swivel, because if he says anything like that again, it will probably be a lot worse, and we might be reporting a different kind of story. But that's my time again. Thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring the latest and greatest in sports, news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this POS down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.